Hello, my name is Manyazal and this is English 2023 or 2015 Ethiopian calendar middle level school living certificate examination with answers and explanations. Choose the best answer from the given alternatives. Comprehension question. Read the following passage carefully and answer questions 1 to 7 below it. When we are young, we learn that tigers and sharks are dangerous animals. We might be scared of them because they are big and powerful. As we get older, however, we learn that sometimes the most dangerous animals are also the smallest animals. In fact, the animals that kills the most people every year is the mosquito. While it may seem that all mosquitoes are biters, this is not actually the case. Male mosquitoes eat plant nectar. On the other hand, female mosquitoes feed on animal blood. They need this blood to live and produce eggs. When a female mosquito bites a human being, it transmits a small amount of saliva into the blood. This saliva may or may not contain a deadly disease. The result of the bite can be as minor as an itchy swelling on our body or as serious. Because a mosquito can bite many people in the course of its life, it can carry diseases from one person to another very easily. Two of the most deadly diseases carried by mosquito are malaria and yellow fever. More than 700 million people become sick from these diseases every year. At least 2 million of these people will die from these diseases. Many scientists are working on safer and better way to kill mosquito, but so far there is no sure way to protect everyone in the world from their deadly bites. Mosquito nets can be placed over beds to protect people against being bitten. These nets help people stay safe at night, but they do not kill any mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have many natural enemies like bats, birds, dragonflies, and certain kinds of fish. Bringing more of these animals into place where mosquitoes live might help to cut down the amount of mosquitoes in that area. This is a natural solution, but it does not always work very well. Mosquitoes can also be killed with poisons or sprays. Even though these sprays kill mosquitoes, they may also harm other plants or animals. Question number 1. According to the passage, some people are more afraid of tigers and sharks than mosquitoes because tigers and sharks A. kill more people than mosquitoes, B. are big and powerful, C. are found all over the world, D. have no natural enemies. The answer will be are big and powerful. In paragraph 1 states, we might be scared of them because big and powerful, referring to tigers and sharks. This explains why people fear them more despite mosquitoes being deadlier. Question number 2. According to the passage, how many people get sick from malaria and yellow fever every year? A. 2 million, B. 700 million, C. less than 700 million, D. more than 700 million. The answer will be more than 700 million. Paragraph 3 says more than 700 million people become sick from these diseases every year. This directly matches option D. Question number 3. The word they in paragraph 2 line 3 refers to A. all mosquitoes, B. female mosquitoes, C. male mosquitoes, D. biters. The answer is female mosquitoes. In paragraph 2 states, on the other hand, female mosquitoes feed on animal blood. They need this blood to live and produce eggs. They refer to female mosquitoes as the sentence describes their behavior. Question number 4. The word they in paragraph 4, line 4 refers to A. Mosquito nets, B. Many scientists, C. Ways, D. Beds. The answer will be mosquito nets. Paragraph 4 says, mosquito nets can be placed over beds to protect people against being bitten. These nets help people stay safe at night, but they do not kill any mosquitoes. So, they refers to the mosquito nets mentioned in the sentence. Question number 5. Based on the information in paragraph 2, we can understand that A. All types of mosquitoes are biters. B. Male and female mosquitoes have different eating habits. C. Female mosquitoes eat plant nectar. D. Male mosquitoes feed on animal blood. The answer will be male and female mosquitoes have different eating habits. Paragraph 2 states, male mosquitoes eat plant nectar. On the other hand, female mosquitoes feed on animal blood. This shows they have different eating habits, making B correct. And A, C, and D contradict this. Question number 6. Based on the information in paragraph 3, we can understand that if one gets sick with malaria or yellow fever, she or he has dash chance of survival. A. 0, B. less, C. lower, D. greater. The answer is greater. Paragraph 3 says, more than 700 million people become sick from these diseases every year. At least 2 million of these people will die. This means over 698 million survive, indicating a greater chance of survival, which is 698 million versus 2 million. Question number 7. As used in paragraph 4, line 7, the phrase verb cut down means A. increase, B. kill, C. multiply, D. decrease. The answer will be decrease. Paragraph 4 states, bringing more of these animals into places where mosquitoes live might help to cut down the amount of mosquitoes in that area. Here, cut down means to reduce the number, aligning with decrease. Section 2. Sentence comprehension. For question 8 and 9, read each given sentence and choose the letter which contains similar meaning to the original sentence. Question number 8. The size of Kenya is 582,646 kilometers and the size of Ethiopia is 1,104,300 square kilometers. This means that A. Kenya and Ethiopia have the same size. B. Ethiopia is smaller than Kenya. C. Kenya is not as big as Ethiopia. D. Ethiopia is not as big as Kenya. The answer is Kenya is not as big as Ethiopia. Comparing the numbers 1,104,300 square kilometer, which is larger than 582,646 kilometers square of Kenya. Thus, Kenya is not as big as Ethiopia. Question number 9. If our teacher came to class, we would learn our daily lessons. This means A. Since our teacher comes on time, we learn our daily lesson. B. Our teacher comes to class and we learn our daily lessons. C. Though our teacher doesn't come to class, we learn our daily lessons. D. We don't learn our daily lessons because our teacher doesn't come to class. The answer will be we don't learn our daily lesson because our teacher doesn't come to class. The sentence used the second conditional, if, came, would, indicating an unreal situation. It implies the teacher doesn't come, so we don't learn. Section 3. Vocabulary in context. For questions 10 to 19 below, choose the letters A, B, C, or D that contains the meaning of each word according to the context in which they are used. Question number 10. My parents are among the very rich people in our village because they are always economical in using their money. The word economical here means A. Wasteful, B. Extravagant, C. Careful, D. Careless. The answer will be careful. Being among the very rich suggests that they manage money well. So economical means careful, not wasteful or extravagant. Question number 11. If the cutting down and clearance of trees continues at alarming rate being observed now, wild animals can become extinct shortly. The word extinct here means A. Dead, B. Replaced, C. Migrate, D. Reproduced. The answer will be dead. Extinct means no longer existing, synonymous with dead for a species, not migrating or producing. Question number 12. The regulation of many schools doesn't allow students to come to school without wearing uniforms. The meaning of the word regulation is A. Rule, B. Program, C. Wealth, D. Schedule. The answer is rule. A regulation is a rule or law fitting the context of school policies. Question number 13. This factory produces different cars only for local market. The meaning of the word produces is A. Distributes, B. Sells, C. Gives, D. Makes. The answer is makes. In a factory context, produces means manufacture or makes, not just distributes or sells. Question number 14. Ras Dashen is home to some native animals like Walia ibex, which are found only in Ethiopia. The word native here means A. Old, B. Indigenous, C. New, D. Migratory. The answer is indigenous. Found only in Ethiopia indicates native, which means indigenous, unique to that region. Question number 15. Our school is built using the money donated by some generous rich people. The word generous means A. Selfish, B. Demanding, C. Unkind, D. Unselfish. The answer will be unselfish. Donating money implies generosity, which is unselfish, not selfish or unkind. Question number 16. Doctors advise people to stay healthy by doing physical exercises every morning. In this sentence, the word healthy means A. Weak and diseased, B. Strong and without disease, C. Full of disease, D. Ill. The answer will be strong and without disease. Doctors advise aim for healthy, meaning strong and free of disease, not weak or ill. Question number 17. The government of Ethiopia has done a lot to equalize educational opportunities for rural and urban children. In this sentence, the word equalize means A. Balance, B. Reduce, C. Make different, D. Vary. The answer will be balance. Equalizing opportunities means balancing them across rural and urban areas. Question number 18. These days, because of the advancement of science and technology, the demand for manual labor is minimal. In this sentence, the meaning of the word manual can be A. Using hands, B. Involving machines, C. Involving robots, D. Using computers. The answer will be using hands. Manual labor refers to work done with hands, contrasting with technology-driven work. Question number 19. I have read the Amharic version of a novel written in English, and I have found the story very interesting. Here, the word version can mean A. Translation, B. Vision, C. Performance, D. Understanding. The answer will be translation. An Amharic version of an English novel implies a translation into another language. Read passage 2. Read the passage below carefully and answer questions from 20 to 25 based on it. When you imagine the desert, you probably think of a very hot place covered with sand. Although this is a good description for many deserts, Earth's largest desert is actually a very cold place covered with ice, Antarctica. In order for an area to be considered a desert, it must receive very little rainfall. More specifically, it must receive an average of less than 10 inches of precipitation, which can be rain, sleet, hail, or snow on the ground every year. Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth, has an average temperature that usually falls below the freezing point. And because cold air holds less moisture than warm air, the air in Antarctica does not hold much moisture at all. This is evident in the low precipitation statistics recorded for Antarctica. For example, the central part of Antarctica receives an average of less than 2 inches of snow every year. The coastline of Antarctica receives a little bit more, between 7 and 8 inches a year. Because Antarctica gets so little precipitation every year, it is considered a desert. When precipitation falls into hot desert, it quickly evaporates back into the atmosphere. The air over Antarctica is too cold to hold water vapor, so there is very little evaporation. Due to this low rate of evaporation, most of the snow that falls to the ground remains there permanently, eventually building up into thick ice sheets. Any snow that does not freeze into ice sheets becomes caught up in the strong winds that constantly blow over Antarctica. These snow-filled winds can take it looks as if snowing. Even though snowfall is very rare there, blizzards are actually very common on Antarctica. Question number 20. According to the passage, Antarctica is considered a desert because A. receives very large amount of rainfall, B. gets little precipitation, C. is a hot place, D. is large in size. The answer will be gets little precipitation. Paragraph 2 states it must receive an average of less than 10 inches of precipitation because Antarctica gets so little precipitation every year. It's considered a desert. Question number 21. According to the information in paragraph 3, most of the snow that falls over Antarctica A. remains there permanently, B. stays there for a short time, C. evaporates back into the atmosphere, D. melts in a few seconds. The answer will be remains there permanently. Paragraph 3 says, due to this low rate of evaporation, most of the snow that falls to the ground remains there permanently, eventually building up into thick ice sheets. Question number 22. The word it in paragraph 2, line 1 refers to A. very little rainfall, B. Antarctica, C. area to be called a desert, D. 10 inches of precipitation. The answer will be area to be called a desert. Paragraph 2 begins, in order for an area to be considered a desert, it must receive very little rainfall. So it refers to the area being defined. Question number 23. The word there in paragraph 3, line 1 refers to A. snow-filled wind, B. Antarctica, C. the atmosphere, D. hot desert. The answer will be Antarctica. Paragraph 3 states, even though snowfall is very rare there, blizzards are actually very common on Antarctica. So there refers to Antarctica, the location discussed. Question number 24. Africa's Sahara Desert is the second largest desert on Earth. Based on the information in the passage, what characteristics must the Sahara and Antarctica desert have in common? A. low temperatures, B. high temperatures, C. frequent blizzards, D. low precipitation. The answer will be low precipitation. Paragraph 2 defines a desert as receiving less than 10 inches of precipitation yearly, a trait both must share despite temperature differences. Question number 25. As used in paragraph 2, Which one is the best definition for the word precipitation? A. Moisture in the air that falls to the ground. B. Any type of weather event. C. Weather events that only happen in very cold areas. D. A blizzard that occurs in area with limited snowfall. The answer will be moisture in the air that falls to the ground. Paragraph says precipitation which can be rain, sleet, hail or snow on the ground every year, meaning moisture falling to the ground. Grammar and usage question. Instruction. For questions 26 to 43 below, choose the letters A, B, C or D that best completes each sentence. Question number 26. Which one of the following sentence is in the simple present active voice? A. We are taking our exam. B. I am informed about the news. C. She has done her homework. D. Many people speak Amharic in Ethiopia. The answer will be many people speak Amharic in Ethiopia. Simple present active voice uses subject plus base verb, example speak. So D fits. Question number 27. My brother is 1.65 centimeter tall. Her sister is 1.85 centimeter tall. So, my brother is dash her sister. A. As tall as. B. Taller than. C. Shorter than. D. The same height as. The answer will be shorter than. 1.65 centimeter is less than 1.85 centimeter, likely a typo for meters. So shorter than fits. Question number 28. Your exam time is approaching. You dash stop playing and study hard. A. Should. B. Mustn't. C. Shouldn't. D. Don't have to. The answer will be should. Should advises a recommended action or study hard in this case, fitting the context. Question number 29. What dash for your breakfast yesterday morning? A. Do you eat? B. Have you eaten? C. Did you eat? D. Had you eaten? The answer will be did you eat? Yesterday requires simple past tense. Did you eat? Not present or past perfect. Question number 30. Her parents dash in Addis Ababa since 1980. A. Lived. B. Have lived. C. Are living. D. Had lived. The answer will be have lived. Since 1980 indicates an action starting in the past and continuing, requiring present perfect or have lived. Question number 31. Ato Alamu Dash is our school director. Has won this year's school's award. A. Whose. B. Which. C. Who, D. Whom. The answer will be who. Who is the subject of the clause describing Ato Alemu, a person? Question number 32. He dash comes to class on time, but not all the time. A. Never. B. Always. C. Rarely. D. Usually. The answer is usually. Not all the time implies frequent but not constant. So usually often fits not always or never. Question number 33. Most of the time there is little water in a desert area because it dash rains there. A. Always. B. Sometimes. C. Rarely. D. Frequently. The answer is rarely. Little water suggests infrequent rain, so rarely is appropriate. Question number 34. If students don't come on time, the teacher dash angry with them. A. Would be. C. Will be. C. Had been. D. Would have been. The answer is will be. First conditional. If present tense, then future. Uses will be for a real future possibility. Question number 35. The food is dash prepared. It is so delicious. A. Perfect. B. Perfection. C. Perfected. D. Perfectly. The answer will be perfectly. Perfectly, which is an adverb, modifies prepared or the verb, describing how it's done. Perfect is an adjective and perfection is a noun. Question number 36. In most public schools, classes dash at 2:30 every day. A. Will begin. B. Are beginning. C. Begin. D. Began. The answer is begin. Simple present or begin is used for habitual actions like daily schedules. Question number 37. Our classmate is very sick, so she dash go to hospital soon. A. Shouldn't. B. Must. C. Had better not. D. Mustn't. The answer will be must. Must indicates necessity due to sickness, unlike shouldn't, which is advice against, or mustn't, which is prohibition. Question number 38. Almaz dashed to the market and bought a nice dress. A. Goes. B. Go. C. Was going. D. Went. The answer will be went. Bought, which is a past, requires a parallel past tense. So went fits. Question number 39. Student 1 and student 2. Student 2 says, no, he teaches mathematics. So what will be the question of student 1? A. Is your father a teacher? B. Can your father be a teacher? C. Does your brother teach English? D. Will your father be an English teacher? The answer will be, does your brother teach English? No, he teaches mathematics. Responds to a question about teaching a subject, which is matching correctly. Question number 40. Most of the chairs in our classes are made of wood. They are not dash to sit on. A. Comforted. B. Comfortable. C. Comfortably. D. Comfort. The answer will be comfortable. Comfortable, which is an adjective, describes the chair's quality. Question number 41. Children need special care from their parents, but some parents are so dash that they don't give the attention and love to their children. A. Carefully. B. Careful. C. Careless. D. Carelessly. The answer will be careless. Careless, which is an adjective, describes parents who neglect. Question number 42. We dash English when the school director entered our class. A. Are learning. B. Learned. C. Have been learning. D. Were learning. The answer will be were learning. Past continuous, or in this case were learning, describes an ongoing action interrupted by entered or the past. Question number 43. In our country, the population is increasing very fast. Dash, the cost of living is becoming beyond the economic status of poor people. A. Likewise. B. But. C. On the contrary. D. However. The answer will be however. However shows contrast between population growth and rising costs, fitting the semicolon structure. Part 3. Speaking skill questions. For questions 44 to 51 below, choose the letter that best completes each sentence. Question number 44. Hannah, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Aster, you should check in a dictionary. A. Would you give me some advice? B. Where is the library? C. Can you bring me that book? D. But you know how to pronounce it. The answer will be, would you give me some advice? Aster's advice fits a request for guidance. Question number 45. Student 1. Dash, are you late to class? Late. Student 2. I couldn't get a taxi on time. A. How? B. When? C. Why? D. How often? The answer will be why. Why asks for a reason. So the correct answer will be why. Question number 46. Student 1. I think social media is affecting students' study time. Student 2. Dash, I usually see some students wasting their time by playing mobile games. A. You are wrong. B. I disagree with you. C. That's not correct. D. I agree with your idea. The answer will be I agree with your idea. Student 2 supports the idea with an example. Question number 47. Student 1. Dash. Student 2. Using toothpaste. A. How do you brush your teeth? B. Do you brush your teeth? C. Is it important to brush our teeth daily? D. Why do you brush your teeth daily? The answer will be how do you brush your teeth? Using toothpaste answers how, describing the method in A. Question number 48. Bahar Dar is a hot city. Awasa is also hot. In other words, Bahar Dar is dash Awasa. A. Hotter than. B. Not as hot as. C. Colder than. D. As hot as. The answer will be as hot as. Also, hot implies equal heat, so as hot as fits in other words. Question number 49. Student 1. My sister lives in Gondar. Dash does your sister live? Student 2. In Addis. A. How? B. Who? C. When? D. Where? The answer will be where. In Addis answers a location question, matching where. Question number 50. Student 1. Aster's mother is a teacher. Dash your mother also a teacher? Student 2. No, she isn't. She is a merchant. A. Is. B. Does. C. Can. D. Was. The answer will be is. Is fits a yes-no question about occupation. Question number 51. Student 1. One way of improving speaking skills is talking about oneself in the class. What other way do you suggest? Student 2. A. I think practicing outside the classroom is also important. B. I don't consider speaking skill important. C. It's none of my business. D. Writing is a useful skill. The answer will be, I think practicing outside the classroom is also important. It directly suggests another way, fitting the question. A directly suggests another way, fitting the question. Part 4. Writing questions. Section 1. Jumbled words and sentences. For questions 52 to 54, read the given disordered words and choose the letter which contains the correct order of the word to make a meaningful sentence. They, a, small, live, in, house, don't. A, question number 52. The correct order of the words to make meaningful negative sentence is A. They live don't in a small house. B. They live in a small house. C. They don't live in a small house. D. They don't in a small house live. The answer will be, they don't live in a small house. Negative form requires don't before the live, followed by in a small house. Subject plus don't plus verb plus phrase. The, I, book, on, put, the table. Question number 53. The correct order of the word to make a meaningful positive sentence is A. The table I put the book on. B. I put the book on the table. C. The book I put on the table. D. The table put the book on. The answer will be, I put the book on the table. Standard order. Subject, I, plus the verb, put, plus the object, the book, plus the phrase, on the table. Your sister does chocolate like. Question number 54. The correct order of the words to make a correct and meaningful question form is A. Your sister does like chocolate. B. Does chocolate like your sister? C. Does your sister like chocolate? D. Chocolate does your sister like? The answer will be, does your sister like chocolate? Question form. The auxiliary does plus subject your sister plus verb like plus object chocolate. Instruction. Read the following 5 disordered sentences carefully and answer questions number 55. Number 1. The first and the most important way is to decide the meaning of the new word from the context in which it is used. Number 2. There are about 4 important ways for students to learn the meaning of new words. Number 3. The third important way is to ask friends and parents. Parents and friends can help in understanding word meanings. 4. When one can't understand from context, the next way is to find the appropriate meaning of the word in a dictionary. 5. The fourth way is, of course, asking teachers. When students can't understand the meaning of the word using the 3 ways, the last option is to ask their teachers. Question number 55. The correct order of the given sentence to make a short paragraph is A. 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. D. 1, 3, 5, 4, 2. The answer will be 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. Logical flow. Introduce a topic, which is 2. List ways in order, that's context 1. Dictionary, friends or parents, 3. Teachers, 5. Follows this sequence. Section 2. Letter writing. Read the following letters carefully and answer questions 56 to 58 based on it. So based on this letter, which one shows the body of the letter? A, number 3, B, number 4, C, number 5, D, number 1. The answer will be number 4. The body or the main content is part 4, discussing summer activities and friends between salutation and closing. Question number 57. The receiver of the letter is indicated by A. 1, B. 4, C. 2, D. 5. You can refer back to the previous question. The answer will be 2. Part 2 lists አቶ ምንየለት የቆየ the recipient's name and address. Question number 58. The closing of the letter is indicated by A. 3, B. 5, C. 2, D. 1. Still you can refer back to question number 56. The answer will be 5. Part 5, where your friend Mulukan is the closing with a farewell and signature. Section 3, spelling questions. For questions 59 to 60 below, choose the letter which contains the word with correct spelling. Question number 59. A. Profite. B. Profit. C. Profet. D. Profite. The answer will be Profit or profit. Profit or gain is the correct English spelling. Question number 60. Rabit. B. Rabite. C. Rabbit. D. Rabbite. The answer will be Rabbit. Rabbit, the animal, is correctly spelled as Rabbit. Dear viewers and listeners, this is all about English Ministry exam for grade 8. If you have any question or comment, you are welcome. If you like this YouTube channel, please like, share and subscribe. See you in another subject. Bye.